Harvey's Columbus, and we're going to spec a shrimp and grits today. So let's go ahead and get started. First, we have a saute pan that's getting hot. Go ahead and add your 1 ounce of margarine to your pan. It's really important that we start with a warm pan. The word saute literally means to jump. So when we put that butter in there, we want the items to jump in that pan and start caramelizing immediately. Too many times we see the pack, go ahead, add it in there. We see the pack added to a cold pan, but you can hear and see the immediate sizzle we have. We're going to mix it around and give it a chance to caramelize. This takes maybe 2, maybe 3 minutes. But we want everything to be separated. That's all we're doing now is shaking it around in the pan. So we can start, if you look really closely, it's already starting to form a little black crunchies on the bottom of the pan. That's caramelizing the meat and the onions, which makes the onions go from a very bitter taste to making them sweet. So this is a really important step of making the gravy. So we're gonna let it do its thing. You can see right now it's on a high heat. We're going to let this caramelize down until the meat is fully cooked and the onions are caramelized. This is the biggest mistake I think that we make trying to rush and hurry, is not letting that saute pan get hot enough before we add all the meat. So we're about halfway there right now. And Sous Chef Patty's just kind of separating everything around, shaking that pan around. There you go. There you go. All right. Okay, now we're almost there. You can see the crunchies on the bottom of the pan. That's what you're looking for. So when we're about halfway through, which we are right now, we don't want to burn it. We're going to add our shrimp right now and start cooking our shrimp. Okay, and this will also start cooking the shrimp and add with flavor as well. So we're right at 2 minutes 20 seconds right now in this video, and we're about halfway there on this dish. So once the shrimp start turning pink, the vegetables are caramelized, we got some flavor going in the bottom of the pan. We're gonna hit this now. Harvey's is using 1 ounce of white wine, 2 ounces of chicken stock. Go ahead and add that, and we're gonna deglaze the pan. Where the grill is only using chicken stock. So this is where you add your stock. Okay, we're going to shake that around, let it kind of okay, we're going to let this reduce down and start making a gravy. What that wine and broth did is loosen all those crunchies from the bottom, and it's turning that gravy a nice, rich, dark color. Okay, stop. I forgot to put my phone on airplane mode. Hey, read it.
Meg got it.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Perfect. We have a backup. All right, so sorry for the interruption. So once the sauce is reduced down to about half and it's like a thin gravy, we're going to add the spinach and the tomatoes, okay, and then we're going to pull it off the heat. Now what we have now is the spinach is starting to wilt, the tomatoes and the juice are starting to fill the pan. We're going to add the butter when it's off the heat. So there's the whole butter. And we're going to take and stir the butter, and what we're doing is emulsifying the butter. If we put this butter into the pan while the pan is on the heat, it's going to turn the butter to oil and it's going to separate. It's not going to give you that rich, creamy appearance, which is what Sous Chef Patty has right now. So once the butter's melted, we'll go ahead and we'll line the shrimp on top of the grits, and we'll show the customer what they're paying for, show them the money. Okay, we're not going to just turn the whole pan into the dish. We're going to display the shrimp and show the customer what they're paying for. Okay, once we arrange the shrimp, at Harvey's we're doing 8 shrimp for dinner, 5 for lunch. Grill yours is different. Then we're going to pour the juice, and we're not going to cover up the shrimp, but we're going to pour the juice kind of on the sides and on the top of the grits. So then now we're presenting both the garnish and the shrimp at the same time. We're going to garnish this with green onions. And you can see how the broth is there, but it's not flooding the plate. There's just enough broth to flavor the dish. So sprinkle some green onions on there and we're good to go. Please call me if you have any questions and share this